Chelsea were gifted. I tell you, a present.
The one time I was
Listen,
like, you know, the
I
only
was
time I
just
was like,
like,
I'm thinking,
what?
you know what? Let me take Costa out of the team. I'm swapping with Aguero.
And I did not make you captain. Why did I not make Costa captain?
Sad face.
I was like,
Do you know what?
Top of the
Do
league.
you know what's mad? I captained Sanchez for some odd reason. I just thought if Arsenal's going to win, he's going to have a great game.
Yeah, everyone.
You know what I'm saying? He had a good game.
sure,
It's just he was more like, it wasn't fancy.
I should have captain.
But he was, apparently him and Zabaleta were just having a lot of duels. But talk about laying down.
Nah, stop it. Stop
Listen,
it.
Swansea laid
Stop
down.
it.
Swansea
Stop
laid
it.
down.
Yeah?
Oscar, no, I'm
Stop
not.
it.
I'm not gonna
Stop
lie.
it.
Chelsea,
Chelsea were fantastic,
Chelsea
and we
they did duppy.
You
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
duppied, yeah.
Chelsea
but
duppied a place
smashed
which
Swansea.
had no bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just did the number 2 on them, bro.
Honestly,
Like,
the thing is, yeah, literally, I think Swansea's preparation, pre-match warm-up, was sleeping for this game. I think it was sleeping.
Hate at
It's
the
not
highest
hating.
degree.
It's not hating. Oscar, we're in the
that's
Premier
not
League,
true.
yeah, a
We-
team.
we
two
went
te-
away.
Hold on, two teams in the top 10, and you're free. Was it 4 in
Was
35
4, bro.
minutes? You're 4-0
Yeah.
up in 35
But then
minutes.
that's like it, with the first game. I can sit there and say, "Oh, City were so bad. City were awful. City were this and that," and it makes Arsenal's victory seem less significant.
No, because the game was spread. It was spread out. The goals came at different times. It was quite a spread game.
But as opposed
And you
to,
could always the thing is, no matter how good Arsenal were playing, everybody in themselves thought there is a moment where Arsenal can drop this
yeah. But anyway,
and even lose the game.
I agree. I agree to some extent. Like some of the goals they just gave us, like they literally.
I'm sure 2 of those goals had no assists, right?
Yeah, there was
Except from Swansea. Yeah. They're like back
what's
passes
his
and
name?
things like that.
Fernandez, bro.
You know what's mad, yeah? I was sitting down the other day thinking I'm gonna put Oscar in my team in it. Yeah, on Friday I was thinking let me put Oscar in my team because he's such an unsung hero at Chelsea. I think he's such a sick player. He's so underrated, yeah. And I thought let me throw him in, and I thought whatever. Nah, I left it. Then on Gillette Soccer Saturday they started talking all over about him. I was like, oh man, I should have put him in. Then he scores in the first minute. I was like, oh come on. Then he set up Diego Costa. I was like,
No, I saw it was Fabregas.
Sorry, no, he scored a second.
Yeah,
that
he
was what it
scored
was.
a
Yeah, he scored a second. I was just like, this is getting on my nerves. Yeah, go on.
Costa got 2 and an assist.
Oscar, how happy were you with that?
It was I mean, like I said, it just everything went our way. I was upset that Willian didn't get a goal because Willian did. He's just such a good player, and I was so happy to see Schürrle come on the end. I wanted him to score like a legit goal, but he's got to tap in anyway.
Listen,
But I'm thinking, does that mean possibly that he's not going to be leaving this January?
all that means is the value has gone higher. That's all it means.
Nah,
Someone that's
he's
coming
gotta
in for
stay.
Schürrle
He's gotta
is going to pay
stay.
more money now.
I really want Andre Schürrle to
Listen,
stay because
it's strategic play because even Wenger does this very well. When he brings on certain players towards the end of a game or whatever, the value just goes higher. That's all it is. So don't worry, you'll get 30 million for Schürrle. And some club out there. The thing is,
He's not good.
you've been linked with Quadrado. Blah.
Quadrado.
Quadrado.
I don't want any of these
Quadrado.
players.
Huh?
I don't want any of these players.
Bro,
I think
Mourinho wants him. He has a purpose.
The only one I want is
If Mourinho wants
Messi.
Mourinho wants it.
If it's not
Mourinho-
Messi,
if
don't
Mourinho
come
wants
for
There's
it.
a
that's
master plan, bro.
Chelsea's next Premier League game is City at
they
Stamford
got
Bridge.
City at
Now check
Stamford
this.
Bridge.
If Chelsea win this game, is the title closed? Do we shut this case?
I personally think.
Do we stop doing the pod?
I think it's done.
Guys,
Shut down.
Didn't I say this last week?
I don't
said-
agree.
I specifically said last week, if Arsenal were to beat City and then Chelsea beat them at Stamford Bridge, we go 8 points clear, and I cannot see us losing the
No,
title.
do you know
from
what?
that position.
Genuinely,
Still done.
I think Chelsea will win at Stamford Bridge. However, I don't think the title race will be over. Because do you remember when they were? Do you remember? I think it was a couple, like maybe a month ago or 2 months ago, when they were 6 points behind. When City was 6 points behind, and it looked like Chelsea was just hot. Chelsea had 2 bad games. Yeah, just 2 bad games. I think one was a draw anyway. 2 bad games.
It's
And
three,
City
it
were
was-
on
was
their
Villa.
case. I think it was the away games. Like they had 2.
was
They had like 2
Villa.
away
Nah,
games.
we
that were
drew
What,
us.
last
We drew-
season?
no,
This
this
is-
year. As in,
we
we're
drew
talking like
with-
November, December when
we
they
drew
had
with
that
Sunderland,
gap.
then we lost to
Oh, okay.
Newcastle, and then I think it was the Tottenham game was around that time as well. So it's just.
It was just
Yeah.
like, whoa.
No, but I'm
the
not
Premier
saying.
League can turn.
The thing is, obviously, being 8 points clear, it doesn't mean the title stops and we lift the trophy.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work like that. So obviously, the title is not going to be decided till May. But I just don't think Chelsea will drop 8 points and lose the league. We might drop 4, we might drop 5. It might go down to the wire. But I don't think we'll lose the league.
I don't know, this game's come at a wrong time, in my opinion, man. It's come at such a wrong time. Because it can decide and kill a league already. But then at the same time, it's like you want that game to be a bit later on, like the March, April.
You want it to be
there.
towards the end.
Because it's like then we'll be like, oh wow.
You have to blame the computer. Anyway.
I hear what Oscar's saying. I get what he's saying. Like to see
Yeah.
Chelsea drop 8 points is quite huge. Yeah. However, the only reason why I think it's
And
still
City have
it's
got a
still
much harder run in than we have. Much harder.
do they?
games.
What do they have?
They've got to go to Old Trafford. Okay, they've just played Arsenal.
They haven't
yeah,
beaten
they've
us
got to
this
go-
season.
They've got to go.
Get in.
They've got to go to Anfield.
They've got Anfield.
Do they have to go Anfield?
Yeah, I think those. Yeah, those.
Anfield. Do they?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the score at the Etihad?
They
beat
won
them
3-0, 3-1.
3-1. Was it 3-1?
Yeah, it was 3-1. That was right at the beginning of the season.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's the same as last season.
But yeah,
That's 3-2.
that's my point. When you
Anyway.
look at the fixtures and what's to come ahead,
Yeah.
like in a couple of weeks' time, City
But-
have got
but-
Barcelona.
Chelsea's
in the Champions League.
Chelsea's issue has never been that. Has never been because they had a hard run. That's why they dropped points.
No,
Chel-
I wasn't talking about
Oh,
Chelsea.
yeah.
I was talking about City.
Oh no, I'm saying for Chelsea because City can beat big teams. I mean, they've done it
They
before.
just lost to Arsenal at home.
I know, but they've done it before. They've beaten big. They can go to Old Trafford and win there.
Yeah,
When was the last time United won against City?
Yeah, I'm sure they could, but
Do you know what I'm saying?
but will
So,
they?
like, well, I know. Yeah, it depends on knowing when United's like this year. I don't know, but flipping. What's it called? It's when you lot go to go to Villa away. It's when you lot are going to the Hammers away. There's certain games that I worry for Chelsea.
yeah,
where I'm like, because even do you know what I mean? That it's those
yeah,
games.
like
that
I said, I think we'll drop points. Like it's not going to be 8 points to the end of the season, but I think we'll
do you know what it is? Because I hear what he's saying. But I'll be amazed if Mourinho's Chelsea drops
Mourinho
8
will not.
point
I don't
lead.
think you're alive, bro.
But then again, hold on. They're not even 8 points clear.
Yeah,
so
we're not 8
let's
points
not even
clear
talk about
yet,
it like
so-
they are. Because
We're
I'm
only
there,
beating City,
I started thinking about 8 points. I'm like,
Yeah.
8 points gap. For that, City will beat Chelsea at Stamford
For
Bridge.
that, like that changes anything.
Nah, City will still be pumped.
The thing is
I
that
think
City,
they'll be pumped.
City
Wow,
is a
it's the
must. It's a
midfield,
must
bruv.
win for them.
That's
It's
cool.
a
Midfield,
must.
I'm
So
sorry, bruv.
they
It
are
is
they
a
coming to
must-win.
Stamford Bridge?
Yeah, but there's too much on the game. I feel.
Look at Man
City.
City.
Yeah,
though.
Mourinho knows how to pull it out. though.
There's just so much on it.
But then you say that he's lost the semi-final before. He lost the. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Mourinho's not invincible.
He's
we've
not,
lost
but as
games. he's been out
Anyway,
like tactic.
It's gonna
He's
be a
been
good game.
outgunned.
Where will you guys be? Oh, it's a Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, Saturday.
I'm in my house, bro.
Sky Sports is where I'll be.
in London.
What was I gonna say?
I know, yeah.
Yeah, Lampard's coming back to the bridge as well.
Super frank. Yeah, I don't
he'll
know.
get the chance though. He'll get so much love.
Chelsea looking hot. Oscar, do you think you need anything in the summer in January?
No,
Nothing at all.
no.
You're okay
No,
with taking
I'm
this team,
so fine to win.
even
to-
though like
to
you
go-
you probably have $1 billion in the
to
account.
go on to win the league with this.
Not saying that because you have $1 billion you should spend, but
Nah,
don't you
I
think?
mean,
Do you not see any caution, anything like that? Talk about your performance yesterday. I mean, you got a 1-1 draw at Anfield
yeah, we didn't talk about that.
in the capital.
Oh.
Capital One.
Courtois man
That
of the
game.
match.
That
See
game.
Courtois now, yeah. This is the.
He's
this
a
is the thing.
dodgy guy.
No, the thing is, yeah, is that Courtois, like, just as we were talking sick about Czech, because I was thinking, oh, Czech, I feel sorry for the guy. Czech's back, and then Courtois pulls out a man of a match performance against Liverpool. So obviously he has to play against City.
Well, we've got
Surely.
the FA Cup next, so whoever plays in the FA Cup game will not be
We're not
playing
really-
against
and
City.
Czech will be playing the FA Cup, no doubt. No
Are you
doubt.
sure?
No doubt.
Because Courtois just got demoted to League Cup.
No, Chelsea played the first team.
No.
Who was your first team against Liverpool?
No, because
Bar
we played
Mikel.
on the weekend against Swansea.
Yeah.
Czech was in goal.
I know, but Courtois weren't fit, was he? I thought that was the
He
point.
ill.
He
Yeah,
weren't fit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what they say, but I think he was dropped.
We'll see. I mean,
I
we'll see.
think they said, you know what, let's put Czech in, let's give Czech a few games,
We'll
and
see
Czech did well in both games, kept a clean sheet. So
Are they looking to sell him though?
Who?
Check.
No, of course not. They're not gonna.
it's the best dilemma to have in the world.
It's probably
Two of the world's best keepers, and we're just like, what?
I wouldn't say Courtois the world's best.
I've he's top 10 currently.
I mean,
top
10.
five, bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
10.
How many
He's
keepers
top
are there?
No,
There's
of course, I
not
mean,
even-
top 10. Of course, he's top 10.
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
of course, he's
He's
top
a-
10.
that's what I mean. You're two of the best keepers in the world.
Noah.
What's that? Who's the best
You
keepers in the
said-
world?
Who's top 5?
Top 5.
Top
Noah.
5?
My top 5, I would put Neuer in there. I'd put.
I think Czech and Courtois are in there.
Check and
Is it?
Courtois.
Yeah,
There you go. That's the
Courtois.
point. That's the point I'm making.
Czech, Courtois. He wants me to say De Gea.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not-
badly.
I-
Do you know what? Yeah.
That's why he's asked the question.
Yeah,
I'm
No,
not
no,
saying
no, no.
anything.
He asked the
And he's not-
question.
Oh, okay.
He asked the
Nah, do you know what?
question.
Yeah, to be fair,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll put the hair in there.
There
But
isn't there? No, he is.
I saw. Oh, I can't remember what game it was.
Do we?
I don't want to move on to another game. But did you guys see Tottenham v Sunderland? Like,
We'll
Lloris.
get into that.
Ooh,
Ha!
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but yeah.
oh no, Lloris is top
Lloris
5.
is
No,
top
no,
five.
Lloris is
No,
gone
no,
in there.
Lloris is top
gone in
five.
there.
He's been the best
I
keeper
watched
player
him, I
for
was
Tottenham
just
for the last
like,
like 2
yo, fam.
seasons.
Like, he's sick.
This
been
guy
Tottenham's
shouldn't
best
be
player.
at Tottenham, bro.
No, he's been Tottenham's best player for the last 2 seasons. No
Why
word of a
did-
lie.
Why did Wenger go for this guy, bro?
And he's French. They bought him for like 30 million. How much did they buy him for? They bought him for serious money, man. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. He bought.
Can't be 30,
I'm
bro.
thinking between 15 and 30 million. I kid you not. That's for a goalkeeper. When you spend a
He's
listen, people that buy
solid.
goalkeepers at such rate. De Gea was bought for 20 million. 20 million.
Yeah, but
Mate,
anyway, Chelsea are going to win the second leg at Stamford Bridge. And,
You reckon, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, great goal by Raheem
By
Sterling.
the way, only 2 shots for Chelsea in
Yeah,
that
I
game.
was shocked.
Was the game plan to just keep it tight and then go to
I
go to the
mean, we
bridge?
played really poor. Like, it was a poor performance by Chelsea.
But I think it was a game plan. Your first team. It was your first team more or less. Bar
Yeah.
1 or 2 players, and I thought they're going out here to win this game when I saw the team sheet, and then it was I don't know.
We played poor. I mean,
Emre Can, you mare. What is wrong with you? Did you see the penalty he gave away?
No, but it's Hazard, isn't it? Like, Hazard draws the most fouls in the Premier League. It's not his fault.
Ed, learn. If you know that, if you know Hazard draws the most fouls in the Premier League.
I don't understand why
I'll let him-
Brendan
No,
Rodgers
but you
didn't
know
play a recognised right back against Eden Hazard. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well,
I saw his new formation.
listen, I saw Chan in one of those 3 at the centre backs.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing.
And speaking